It's going down. Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakha Kwadash, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakha Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And as always, I would like to give double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of It's Going Down, being brought to you by the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. North Korea fired one short-range ballistic missile toward Sea of Japan as Korean military. As you see right there, what do you see? You see a ballistic missile being tested by North Korea. And the Lord's going to keep putting the Spirit on them to do that because they are preparing for what? They are preparing for war, which is biblical prophecy, which I am going to prove after reading this article. Let's see. So, it says, North Korea test fired a short-range ballistic missile in 2023, launching it toward the Sea of Japan on Sunday, the South Korean military has detailed. Authorities determined the single missile was launched from Pyongyang's Ryongsun's area at about 2:50 a.m. Analysis of the launch is ongoing. However, the South Korean military has stated the projectile flew some 400 kilometers before falling into the Sea of Japan. Earlier, the Japanese ministry said North Korea test fired 3 short-range ballistic missiles toward the Sea of Japan. The missiles flew over a distance of 350 kilometers, 217 miles, reaching a maximum altitude of 100 kilometers, 62 miles. All of the missiles had landed outside of Japan's exclusive economic zone. The previous test firing carried out by Pyongyang earlier on Saturday came after what? South Korea has successfully test fired a solid fuel carrier rocket on Friday as part of its efforts to strengthen space-based reconnaissance capabilities, according to South Korea's defense ministry, as you see right there. So let's get the prophecy on that. Because what North Korea did is Bible prophecy. They're fulfilling biblical prophecy. Let's go to the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Who are the Gentiles? The Gentiles in Joel 3 and 9. Now, if you notice, I specify that the Gentiles in Joel 3 and 9 are talking about actual heathens. Because when you see the word Gentile in the Holy Scriptures, it's not always talking about heathens. But right here in Joel 3 and 9, the Gentiles are talking about actual heathens. A heathen is somebody who is not an Israelite. So if your father's lineage on your father's side does not go back to a so-called Negro, Latino, or a Native Indian, guess what? You are a heathen, because the true Israelites are the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Indians. So if your father's lineage on your father's side does not go back to a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native Indian, which are Israelites, if your father's lineage does not go back to any of those people, you are a heathen. Okay. But you need discernment to know when the Gentiles are talking about actual heathens and when they are talking about Israelite foreigners. So the Gentiles here in Joel 3 and so the Gentiles here in Joel 3 and 9 is talking about actual heathens. So proclaim ye this among the actual heathens. Prepare what? Prepare war. That's what they're doing. And they're not just preparing for any old war. They're preparing for World War III. Wake up the mighty men. Let the men of war draw near. Let them come up. So the point has been made. They are preparing for war. And they're not just preparing for any old war. They are preparing for World War III. Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. Hit enter. The second woe. What is the second woe? The second woe is World War II. World War II was so you can better understand. The word woe goes back to the Hebrew word abadium, which means destruction. And the second woe was a very destructive woe. It was a very destructive war. What made World War II so destructive? The fact that that war was fought with missiles, rockets, grenades, all manner of explosive things. But what really made World War II very destructive was when America dropped 2 atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And the name of those 2 atomic bombs were Skinny Boy and Fat Boy. Okay, Fat Boy did the most damage, whereas Skinny Boy did the least amount of damage. So that's why it's called the second woe. World War II was very devastating. And the third woe, the third destructive woe or war cometh quickly. What will make World War III destructive? Very destructive. This right here. These intercontinental ballistic missiles, which can carry up to hundreds of nuclear warheads. World War III will indeed be fought with nuclear warheads. Intercontinental ballistic missiles, which can carry up to multiple nuclear warheads, in which the elect will be delivered from those nuclear warheads. With that, I'm going to say shalom, is on to the next one.